I'm going to go over a new tool that I'm very excited about. That is an itinerary builder for DMO admins to build more engaging and dynamic itineraries to help visitors decide what they might want to do in a destination. Previously, we've tried to put that information in a context box and kind of bold the different spots that we wanted them to see and tried to kind of loop them into days and but it wasn't really intuitive, it wasn't really engaging. And now with our new page builder and widget system, we've made a couple new enhancements, new widgets that now we can develop these interactive itineraries. So it starts off with the different itinerary groups that you've chosen, and we have a couple different ways that we can display each account type, and we'll talk about that down below and a little bit about how clients are using it now. So a user sees everything that you've selected here, but if they say, want to also see boating and fishing here, they can press search and it will pull up the additional listings there, so they can still do exploring while they're here. This isn't a good example because it doesn't have a picture on it, but they can see all of these items here. So then just like a page, you can put a title, you can put a couple titles, you can put information. And this is just one way that I have built this itinerary, because this particular one that I moved into here was done by days. But what I like about this is you don't necessarily have to group it by days. You could group it by activities, you could group it by other themes, by seasons. You're not stuck to any one format because it's completely customizable. So then here you'll see this is kind of the first display type for your individual activities that you want here. So this really lets us pull in our account information and highlight these partners and highlight what we want users to do in that day. This text right here can either be the description from the account, or it can be specific to this itinerary. If you're building something custom and you want to put some custom information in here about this destination, you can do that. So then here I've also pulled in a page widget. So we've given them a few things. Now we want to try and drive them to our places to stay pages. So we can plug this widget in here, and now we have a gallery of what we might do here with a video and some images. We can fill that all the way in, and we can continue with day 2 or the next theme that we're going to work on, day 3. And then here you'll see this is the second way that we can display accounts. Sometimes it might be better to have them in tiles. Sometimes it might be better to have them in these rows. For example, some of our clients are talking about building custom itineraries for PR people or tour operators that are coming that you want to make a custom itinerary for. And you can use this custom data to say, you're going to go to the Jamestown Visitor Center and meet up with Julie at 2 p.m. and have lunch or whatever. And you can put your custom directions and who they're supposed to meet and phone numbers and all of that in this little blurb for them. Then I've added some featured events and some insider tips, which in this case for Tuolumne happens to be their blog. The cool thing about plugging in events in your blog is while the actual content of the individual itineraries is going to stay the same, these will update based on what you've written, what's happening right now. So it will help to keep it current. You could, have events that are focused around a certain season or certain types of activities or even a location. So I'm going to show you the back end really quick, which is just the page editor with a few added widgets. So you can move these around, you can move them up and down, you can put multiple itinerary groups in there. You can go in here and add a new account. So it's very, very flexible. And then it allows you to, you can link to an account, which would be within your system. You can link to another article, you can link to another page. So if in that itinerary group you wanted to draw out a page of activities that you had, you could do that as well. If you check to use the featured photo from the source link, and you've selected a page or an account that has an image, then the system will automatically pull the image and you don't have to select a specific image. So I'm not going to go too into detail with the builder because that can get a little technical, but just overall know that this is a very powerful tool. It gives you a better ability to map your itineraries, to display your itineraries, and to help your users group things in a way that is easy for them to understand and starts to get them in the mind frame of, what might I do in the destination? Please let me know if you have any questions and have a wonderful day.